Types. Now, as you can see, Typeso has made an amazing comeback from what it once was. It was going down to like the 10,000s, the 9,000s, and where the game felt like it was gonna die. And everybody was speaking about the scandals and about why Typeso won't do the things it needs to do. Now, recently, Typeso has come out with a pretty good update, I would say, for especially for the situations it's in right now. But right now, Typeso has updated the game and it has accommodated everybody with things that should help mitigate all the problems that have gone on. Now, I'd say they made a formal apology on what the context was behind the scandal between the scamming and the rates not being what they should be. Now, they talk about how they asked the guy if the rates were correct. He simply said yes, and they never took a second look to check. So from my standpoint, I feel like that's reasonable. If I was in that situation, I'd definitely, you would be able to trust your own people, trust your own guys, and telling you the truth. But I guess you can't trust everybody. And then we have here, we got Shikari Rose. They downgraded it to $5. I feel like that's a very good idea. That's one of my main points. I was probably gonna make in a different video. $10 for one reroll is kind of absurd. You know what I'm saying? It kind of makes you look a little money hungry in terms of one reroll is crazy for $10. All right, and then we have the rates went up to 3%. 3% is actually pretty good. It could be better, but it's legendary, so it's meant to be special. It's not supposed to be for everybody. It used to be 10% on accident, or I don't even know what you would call it, but on accident, I guess you could call it for now. And then we had the weapon rates go up 3%, clan rates 3%. Shikai can now be obtained through raids. I feel like that's a great thing, because I feel like when everything is just you have to pay for it and there's no other way to get it, it kind of sets it up to where it's kind of like pay to win. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you can't get everything, if you can't get majority of the game through playing the game, then it becomes sort of pay to win and kind of like a money hungry type of game, kind of like a money grab type of game, But there is a lot of things to do in Typeso to where you don't even have to spend $1, to where it doesn't really feel like that, but it kind of does. When you kind of want to get something, it kind of feels like you have to take your wallet out, and that's not always good for a game, especially for Typeso. But all I can say is great job on Typeso for actually listening to the community, actually giving them what they want in terms of content and actually progressing the game. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they did too much here about progressing the game, but I feel like in the upcoming updates, they could definitely get something done with that. And one last thing, this right here, Typeso Battlegrounds. As you can see, the player base is going down. It used to be way higher. It used to be at the 10,000. I think there was like a screenshot. If I could find a screenshot, I could probably pull it up for y'all. But yeah, Typeso Battlegrounds it's not gonna be on for long. This is just a little get back for somebody leaking the scripts. Honestly, once the main game here updates, Typeso Battlegrounds is gonna go away. So honestly, don't have to be worried. If I was the devs, I wouldn't even pay attention to this game right here, because honestly, what they're doing is kind of like instant gratification. You get all these free specs, you get everything, but in the end, you didn't really work for it and you didn't really accomplish anything. You're just using a broken build that doesn't really mean anything. Anybody can use it. And if you want to feel special and actually feel accomplished for what you have done, you can actually play the main game and actually get that thing legit, and you'll be the only person with that thing. Not everybody will have it. And so honestly, to feel better, you play the main game. There's no point in playing this unless you simply, the only reason I would see yourself playing this game here is if you legitimately couldn't grind to get what you want. Because Typeso may be a grind, but it's not impossible. It's really not. You can simply get the things you want if you just take the time to do it. But anyways, all I can say is I'm gonna be live streaming sooner or later. I'm gonna probably be doing like a Road to Bankai type deal. Probably get like, right now I have to do raids, so once I do all the raids, I gotta do elite grades by elite grades. I think that's how it goes. Probably have to look at it again. But yeah, I'll be doing a whole Road to Bankai situation, and then We'll do a big live stream of me fighting my Bankai spirit. It's probably gonna take me 500 tries, but oh well, that's what it's gonna take. That's what it's gonna take. But hey, man, all I can say is good job to Type Soul for actually doing what the community needs and what the community wants. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Your boy Timo out.